As of this year, 2024, it is the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars. So in this video, I'm going to be rating the top 10 years of LEGO Star Wars. But before I get into it, guys, thank you so much for 71 subscribers. I only need 29 more to reach my goal of 100. So I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button. But let's get into it. Starting things off, we have 2001, and this was the third year of LEGO Star Wars, and honestly, I had a pretty solid set wave. We had the goated Jedi Bob gunship, and also that speeder chase from the Clone Wars, but one thing I did not like about this year was the Technic droids. Ugly, and I really think they could have been replaced with something a lot cooler. Wrap up the year, we got the only Jango Fett Slave one we've ever gotten, which is pretty surprising because it's such an iconic ship. Really would love to see a remake of this set. We're not down to 2024, and honestly, I think this year could have gone a lot higher on the list. Getting some crazy stuff with a Jedi Bob Starfighter and also a Dark Falcon with a dark color scheme based off a possible Star Wars What If show. Not to mention all the crazy stuff we're getting for the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars, including a Death Star with a Cal Kestis 25th anniversary LEGO minifigure, and also a UCS TIE Interceptor, and also a UCS Sail Barge, and an entire wave of the Starship collection. Despite having some defaults, I think with the 25th anniversary minifigures and also the celebration of the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars, this year is going to be pretty crazy. Number 8, I've picked 2008, and a couple of the highlights of this year were the extremely goated remake of the gunship and also the Twilight from the Clone Wars show. This year also included a V-19 turret and also one of my favorite battle packs of all time, the Rebel Trooper Battle Pack. And if that wasn't enough, this year also included the Rogue Shadow from the Force Unleashed video game and also the first unpaneled Death Star. This year overall came with a really solid wave of sets, and I would really love to see some of these remade. Number 7, I've picked 2010, and honestly, we had some really good sets this year. And 10 years later, I really think you could just put these sets back on the shelf the way they are, and they would hold up to the newer sets that we have today. Some of the highlights of this year were the remake of the ARC 170 and also the extremely goated UCS Imperial Shuttle, which is probably one of my favorite UCS sets of all time, and also the only TIE Defender that we have ever got, also the Frisco Speeder. It's painful to put this year so low because some of my favorite sets are in this year, and also had a pretty solid set wave. Spot, we have 2009, and this year was pretty good. I mean, some of the minifigures were still a little simple, with Princess Leia still having that extremely simple face print, but overall, I think this was a pretty good year, with some of the highlights being the extremely coveted dropship with AT-OT and also Anakin's Y-Wing, along with the Republic Attack Shuttle. It was a great year with the dropship and also some beloved Clone Wars sets. It really makes me wish LEGO would go back and remake some more Clone Wars sets. So number 5th spot, we have 2006, and this is where the sets really start to get good. A few of the highlights of this year were the Jabba's Sail Barge remake and also the V-Wing. Here also includes a Boba Fett Starship as well as a UCS TIE Advanced. Also a Playscale Star Destroyer. It was definitely centered around the original trilogy, and that's not a bad thing, as the sets were really good choices and also well done.
I say right foot creep, walking with that heater.
For 4th spot, we have 2007. Interesting set being the TIE Tank, and it is interesting to note that they used a blue color scheme even though they had been using the gray color scheme for TIE fighters. And also a Republic Cruiser, one of my favorite sets being the 7662 MTTE, as well as the first UCS Millennium Falcon and also the Walking AT-AT. I think this year came with a wide variety of interesting sets, Walking AT-AT and also the TIE Tank. 3rd spot, we have 2005, and this was the year Revenge of the Sith released, so obviously this year had a Revenge of the Sith themed wave. Some of the highlights include the Death Star 2 and also the Clone Turbo Tank with the light-up Mace Windu, the OG ARC 170, awesome Ultimate Space Battle. This was also the year when LEGO had a collab with M&M's. So overall, 2005 was a great year with the release of the Revenge of the Sith, some cool LEGO sets, and also an M&M's collab. 2 years are considered to be the golden years of LEGO Star Wars, being 2013 and also 2014, and these years were pretty much a tie for me, so make sure to leave down in the comments down below which year was your favorite. We have 2013, and some of the highlights of this year include the amazing UCS Ewok Village, and also my favorite version of the gunship being the 75021 Republic gunship, also the first UCS X-Wing. 2013 was crazy, and honestly the only reason it got below 2014 was that I felt like 2014 had a better selection of sets. Obviously, at number 1, we have 2014, and this year had a crazy selection of sets, being the droid gunship, and also the remake of the V-Wing, and also the legendary 2014 Ghost. Guys, 2014 was crazy, and in my opinion, this is the golden year of LEGO Star Wars. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, I only need 29 subscribers to hit my goal of 100, and also I do take video suggestions, so if you guys have any, make sure to comment them down below. See ya.